Johnathan Mingo was listed as a starting wide receiver on the Carolina Panthers' first official depth chart, and the rookie out of Ole Miss is already drawing comparisons to another former Rebels wide receiver. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Scott Procter, and you know the deal by now. This is Procter's Point of View, and as always, we love hearing feedback from you all, receiving comments, so make sure you do that and stay tuned to see if you can guess today's trivia question. 6 times a Panthers player, not necessarily a receiver now, caught 10 or more touchdowns in a season. Can you name the 6 instances? But to today's topic, who's your pick to have the best season as a rookie wide receiver this year? Jackson Smith-Njigba, Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnson, and my boy Zay Flowers all have great cases. But another rookie wideout is already listed as a starter on his team's first official depth chart released on Tuesday. That guy is Johnathan Mingo, the Carolina Panthers' second-round draft pick out of Ole Miss, who is the franchise's future #1 wide receiver. Mingo, he didn't surpass 400 receiving yards or even 3 touchdowns in any of his first 3 collegiate seasons, but in 2022, last fall, he burst onto the scene with 51 catches, 861 yards, and 5 touchdowns. The definition of an electric playmaker. Mingo made plays all over the field last season for Ole Miss and is a demon after the catch. So much so that screens accounted for 18% of his targets last season. In other words, get the ball in this man's hands and get the hell out of the way. It's part of the reason why Mingo is already drawing comparisons to another former Ole Miss star wide receiver, Philadelphia Eagles wideout A.J. Brown. Both guys are physically dominating wide receivers who are a headache to tackle in the open field. But the similarities don't even stop there. A.J. Brown is listed at 6'1", 226 pounds. Mingo measured at 6'2", 220 pounds at the combine to go along with his 4.4 speed. The Panthers, they clearly had a plan at wide receiver when they traded DJ Moore to the Chicago Bears, and Mingo is at the core of it. He and Bryce Young are the only Panthers rookies listed as offensive starters, and with Adam Thielen and DJ Chark listed as the other starting wideouts, Mingo could quickly establish himself as wide receiver 1. I mean, just look at what my man did to this defender in one-on-ones a few days ago. Had my man on the floor like he was praying before catching the dime from QB1 Bryce Young. Put the camera on me, put the camera on me. Don't sleep on Johnathan Mingo in 2023. But back to the trivia question I posed at the top. 6 times in Panthers history, a player caught 10+ touchdowns in a season. Can you name those guys? Well, here they are. Muhsin Muhammad once had 16 in a season. Patrick Jeffers once had 12, and so did Steve Smith. Tight end Wesley Walls once had a 12-touchdown season and a 10-touchdown season, and Ted Ginn is that last guy. He also had a 10-touchdown season. But that's going to do it for this episode of Procter's Point of View. Go check out the latest episode on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and their tight quarterback competition. But I'll see you right back here tomorrow.